ready as
what?
As ready as I'm able to.
All right. Well, then if you're ready, I'm ready. And are you guys ready? Because it's Brian and Carol, and we're with CraftFancy. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Saturday afternoon.
Hello.
Let me kind of move in here a little. So hopefully we'll give everyone a couple minutes to join in. We are presenting live in a couple groups tonight, Carol, or today, or this evening, or morning, whenever you're watching this. We are afternoon live, but people might be watching this on replay. We are live on the CraftFancy Facebook page. We are live on the One of a Kind group, doing a live presentation there. We're also live on YouTube for the One of a Kind group, and also the YouTube CraftFancy page as well. And I can see people tuning in all over the place.
Yeah, you can see the logo.
I got Kevin Radford coming in from YouTube, so he's watching. Good afternoon to you, Kevin. Thanks for doing this. No, thank you for being a participant. We got Michigan in the house. That would be Carol Parker joining us. Hello, Carol.
Hello.
And then we got Illinois coming in there too. And Illinois is Vicky Parsons. So if I look over here, it's because I gotta look at who's saying it.
It says the Facebook user, no name.
Right. It just says hello, and that would be Laura Hood saying hello.
Hi, Laura.
Yes. Well, while we're kind of waiting for everyone, I gotta say, this is probably the first time that we actually got to sit down. We are coming live to you today in our new facility here in Vernon Hills.
Yep.
So we actually made a transition over. So hopefully everyone gets keep your fingers crossed. There's no hiccups. So far, it's been pretty good. So and that's
speed's been pretty good.
Speed's good.
And we don't have everything here yet because we still have half of the stuff at the store. The other half is here. And even the crafting stuffs are not here because we didn't move everything over, so it's kind of weird.
Yes. Kelly Randolph is joining us, saying hello, and Diane Kurtz is coming in from Connecticut. So hopefully it's not too rainy out there on the East Coast. I know they're going to get some.
They're going to get the hurricane.
Hurricane Lee should be up there. I did not see any weather reports, so I do not know how bad it is. All right, so. I don't even know how many people are watching, if anyone's even watching at all. I know some people are watching because we see comments rolling in. So thank you everyone for participating today.
Yep.
I am going to interrupt the CraftFancy segment really quick for people that are just tuning in for a one-of-a-kind update. Club Scrap did have some technical issues, and they are going to try to replay their video at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're going to try to replay it right after we're done saying goodbye. So
we'll be online then.
Yeah. So they got the link up there, but they're hoping to try to just post that live again and then come on and do that. They just feel horrible, and I told them there's no reason to feel horrible. Just go. And I get it because we always had those problems too.
It's always like when you're least expected.
I always had my fair share. So. Is everything okay? Because you're looking at your phone now.
I want to see how many people was watching, but I couldn't tell. Right. It doesn't show me that anymore. I don't know why.
I don't know.
That's all.
Must be something on Facebook. So, all right, Carol. So, what are we working on this time? Because someone did not make a video.
Yes, because we were running behind.
Right.
So
someone is me, by the way. Me.
So we are gonna make these two flying witches. What do we call it? Card for Halloween. You can see the shimmer on the
cape.
On the cape, rope, whatever you call it.
Cape.
And this one is like a glittery purple on the cape as well. And we're using some black glossy paper. I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's glaring right there. Catch it? Yeah. Perfect. So you want to start?
Yeah, I guess we can start. If you want to start, it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. You tell me what you're looking for.
We'll start with the left one first, and then we'll do the right one because the right one's going to require more time. I mean, we're not really time restricted.
We're time restrictive tonight because Club Scrap is going to be coming on.
No, we got like an hour.
Right.
So we got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
And then
I don't have anything new to show.
Right. Here. So before we even get started today, let's just kind of go through everything because I know people like I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I just want to be upfront with everyone. We don't have new products to show you today because we're in the middle of the move. So there's nothing here to show that's new.
Right.
We don't have a discount code today.
Because we are kind of half stuff here and half over there.
Right. We got stuff all over the place. place. We just can't. We just can't physically do it.
So once we get everything in here, we'll do a big moving sale online. How's that?
Yep, we'll make it up to you guys.
Yep.
So once we get in here, and
once we get everything,
up.
get all the dust settled, get majority of the stuff on the wall, and back to organization mode, so everything's kind of where it's supposed to be.
Yep, and let everyone know that is watching that goes to the store. The store is
closing tomorrow.
Closing after
tomorrow will be the last day.
Yep. So we will be, the physical store will be shut down for about 2 weeks, and then but online shipping will still be going. So guys, if you need something, just go ahead and place your order in there. Right. We'll be able to ship them out in a timely manner and get them to you guys. That hasn't stopped. Right. But it's getting pretty tough now because some of the stuff is here in Arlington Heights, some of the stuff is here in Vernon Hills. So we're trying to run. Carol this week actually had to go to a couple locations to pick up stuff, and then of course we still have our warehouse, so she had to pick up stuff there. And I do feel like I need to apologize. I knew Kim's saying that you don't have to apologize moving certain.
It's a lot of moving pieces.
It's just, remember, you guys are in needs of stuff, and
right.
we provide stuff in. As a small business, I know you hear this from other people and stuff, but as a small business, it takes.
Stop.
Oh, did we freeze that one? What about my overhead?
Nope.
Okay.
It's that camera.
Something's wrong with that camera.
And it's just stuck right when I'm yawning. Isn't it great?
Yeah, why are you yawning on camera?
Because I'm a little beat up.
All right. Well, anyway, we appreciate yeah, so you don't have to look at our mugs anymore.
Yes.
So Carol, why don't you go ahead?
We're going to start. So we're going to go with the left card first, and then we'll put this one aside. Okay? So we're going to make this card today. I don't need this paper yet because I'm not blending. I'm not blending yet, so I'm going to put the white scrap paper away. My glass mat's not here. It's at the store. And I usually blend on the glass mat. But today I'm not. It's not here. So basically, I'm just going to fold. If you do all your homework, you should have everything cut already. So I'm just going to fold the black into an A2 size card. Maybe I should use it. Because it's black on black. It's hard to see. So I'm just going to fold that. I'm going to put the wonky rectangles right on top. I'm just going to lay right on top. And the purple piece is just going to go right in the center. But I'm going to add some black ink. I'll just make it a little smoky. You may not see a lot of black because it's a kind of dark purple, but I think you'll see a little bit. And also the paper that you got, it could be either texture or non-texture, depends on the side you want to use. I prefer non-texture because I'm blending. So if you have the paper that's texture and non-texture, just use the side that you prefer, that you like more than the other. So I'm just going to use double-sided adhesive. Did you fix it?
I think I fixed it. Let's take a look. Do I look sexy?
I'm not yawning, at least.
I know. Okay, so the camera's fixed. All right.
How'd you do that?
Because I'm Brian, and I know how to fix things.
Oh, good God.
Is there nothing I can't do?
Yes. There is.
So while you're just gluing those together really quick, let's take a look at what I'd like to do is say hello to Kim Jasper Rosblum from Delaware. Shannon Barnes is there. Jody Alexander saying hello from Ohio. Carol Page is saying hello. Diane Kurtz is again from Connecticut there. We got British Columbia, Canada coming in there from Vicky Hallberg saying hello. Lee saying that she really likes the glossy black paper. Diane Kurtz is saying no rain in southern Connecticut, which is great. Florida in the house with Grace Griswold's joining us. And then Vicky Parsons out there. And then let's see, what else do we got? Hope the move is going good. Anna Peterson is saying. So yes, it's going as well as one can go, Anna. Grace Griswold is, hey, I appreciate you doing OOAK. Thank you. I appreciate you watching because that's what I really do. And then we got to the point where I lost my camera, but Kim Jasper saying you don't have to apologize for moving is a huge task within itself. here you are putting on a whole day show for us, and God bless you both. Well, thank you, Kim. Thank you. And then I had a good time in the classes as usual. Anna saying
Whoever
as well.
that is just love my better press. Is that Kelly Randolph?
That is Kelly Randolph.
Yep.
Yes,
I love it too. It's fun. It's actually pretty slick. I like how it works.
the better press when we did those demos.
We did the demos.
Go back to on our Technique Wednesdays. You can see them in the One of a Kind group on YouTube as well. The videos are stored there. You can be sure to check those all out. We did a whole technique on how to use the better press, so you guys might want to check that out.
Yep.
What are we doing there,
So
Carol?
I just added a little black on the purple. So this is the black part. It's hard to see it because it's purple. It's dark on dark. But if you flip on the back side, you can see it's a little darker. Just want to give it a little smoky background. And I'm just going to adhere it using double-sided adhesive, using my ETG. That's what I have here. Like I said, a lot of the stuff kind of in between. So I grabbed whatever I could get my hands on from my craft room last night.
Jill Gorman Gates is watching on the from Woodstock out there in Illinois on the CraftFancy page. And then we also have Nevada in the house. Mikey Herman's joining us. So
Nevada, it's got to be hot.
Yeah, that's definitely always out there. So, and Brenda Trimmer's coming in from Central Pennsylvania.
Hi, Brenda.
Brenda. All right. So now you're just starting to apply.
I'm just gonna apply
right?
it. So like the cape that I die cut, that you guys die cut in the purple, I'm gonna add a little shim to it. So like this is my sample. You see the little glitter on the cape. I'm just using like you have a Wink of Stella, it would work. Just kind of clear glitter marker, and I'm just going over on top.
You gotta move it over. No, wait, just
Right there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just cover it in.
I'm just going over it with the shimmer marker. This is a Nouveau shimmer marker that I would get my hands on. I think I ran out on the Wink of Stella clear one at home, so I grabbed this one instead. But it's the same.
Are you making changes on the fly?
No, I'm not. I'm just using, it's a different clear marker. So Wink of Stella, Nouveau, it's the same. Just let it dry.
How long does it take to dry?
A minute, maybe.
And what is that, water based or alcohol based?
I think that's alcohol based.
Okay.
I think. And I'm now gonna glue the spiral onto the darker circle. I kind of doing it on the edge because, let me flip this back over. Kind of doing it on the edge, so it's kind of like spiraling over. I got some black stuff on here. I don't know what happened. It'll work. And I need liquid adhesive, so I'm using my Barely Art glue today. I'm gonna try something different.
Does it barely get the job done?
No, I like it. I kind of like it. Because I like to try different things. So if somebody asks me, well, what do you think? At least I could tell them what my real.
And I know we talked about this before. It goes on white, dries clear.
Yeah. And the Barely Art is a little bit more watery than Art Glitter. It's more runny. So if you prefer a thicker glue, then Art Glitter is your glue. I tried the Barely Art. I like it. It's a little runny, but it doesn't.
So for the people playing along at home, is this like sour cream thick, or is this more like like frosting on a strudel?
Even lighter than that.
Lighter than the
Yeah.
Wow, strudel's good. I like strudel. It's, it's Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you taking me for Oktoberfest?
No.
What are you guys celebrating out there? Is it Oktoberfest? There's a lot going on. So it's the Mexican Heritage.
Yeah, this weekend.
This weekend going on.
Got a little black on here.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have my little eraser, but I'll fix it. It will work.
As always, CraftFancy is always looking for new presenters. Please join us at www.craftfancy.com. Fill out an application and do a personal interview with me. If you're one of the lucky candidates, you will be a new sitting right here beside me. Yes, that's at www.craftfancy.com. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, not. So I'm going to add black foam tape on the back of this, so I'm going to make it more dimensional.
We got it. Buttermilk.
Yeah.
It's like buttermilk. Not some almond milk stuff, but buttermilk.
Just add some foam tape on the back. I like dimension, so. Anybody got vacation schedule? I need a vacation.
I do.
Where are you going?
Away. After this move, I can't take it anymore. I gotta go. I gotta go. You're working me too hard.
You can't go anywhere. You have no passport.
I know. My pass. It's coming though.
What do you think?
I know. It's coming. Why is it that Carol kills me every time, man, with working with these cameras? I got all these cameras set up, and she starts working in one spot, and then I change the camera, and then she takes everything away. I was like, she's killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm not killing you. See, what did that make you do?
Oh my gosh.
I just want to make sure it goes up because I got to put the sentiment on the bottom.
Yep. So, I guess we got started. Oh, yes. Yes, going to Texas to see my three grandbabies. Kim Jasper is going to do. So that's a great trip coming up.
All right, now I'm going to add the little cape on the witch. Again, I'm using the liquid adhesive of the art glitter. And this really super long pen comes with the glue. And it's so long, it goes all the way down, so you will guarantee that.
You can see it there.
I don't want it.
Right there. Perfect.
I guarantee it doesn't get clogged up.
That's one long needle.
Super, super long.
Haunted housing season, yes. Did you ever go to a haunted house, Carol?
I did it one time when I was in high school.
Were you with your boyfriend and he hung
I
on
didn't
to his
have a
arm?
boyfriend at the time.
Oh, that's because you were waiting for me.
Haha. Not
How's that witch coming along?
coming along.
What else is going on out there? You guys are all quiet today. Are you guys tired or?
Just put it aside and let it dry a little bit. And then now I'm going to kind of measure my Happy Halloween. Make sure that it's shorter than I want it. I'm going to cut a little bit. I'm just going to eyeball it.
And those are pre-stamped?
Those are pre-stamped. Those were the Lawn Fawn sentiment set. And I was just assumed that everybody has some kind of Halloween stamp set, so I didn't include it in the kit. So we pre-stamp that for you, and if you have your other sentiment that you want to use, you could do that too. You don't have to use this, but it's part of the kit. Okay, now I'm going to add some foam tape on the back of the witch foam square.
Okay, the question's coming from Anna Peterson here. Do you or will you have My Sweet Petunia Precision Glue Press?
Yes, we will have it, but we don't have it right now because we're moving. With the store closing for at least a week to two, we have nowhere to accept the delivery.
But which again, this kind of goes back to one of the reasons why we're going to be closing for 2 weeks. We got to go back through all the suppliers that we work with, make sure the addresses get changed. Now we're going to have people at both sites just in case, so we don't miss any shipments.
And if we missed it, then we have to figure out how to get it because we don't want to order something and then get returned because we're closed. And
yes, so we got that, and then the other big part is we have a show coming up this week too. So we got to leave Tuesday for a show.
Yep.
And it's just not any show; it's a brand new show
in
Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to be down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're going to be doing the CKC creating keepsakes, and we'll be down there. We are a Diamond member, so we'll be participating on the Thursday night techniques, which means our booth is open, and we're really excited. So I think people from Texas will be coming up there, and people from Oklahoma and so on around the area. So if you guys are going, let us know anyone that's going right there. And then also too, go answering back to places that people are going to. Kim Rausblum is going to be going to a sunflower farm tomorrow.
That's interesting.
That's
pretty cool.
Pumped up. Yeah.
Never been to one. I need to go.
Yeah, you know what I heard about those farms?
What?
It's always sunny.
All
All
right,
back
so
to
I'm
that.
gonna add just a little like a smoky on the Happy Halloween sentiment. I'm not even gonna add new ink. I'm just using my existing one to just add a little darkness to it. Doesn't look so white.
Brenda Trimmer's got a question.
Uh-oh.
I think I know the answer, but I'll ask. Is CraftFancy going to York, PA for StamperCon next month?
No, we're not. And the reason why is that the reason why is that they're full. Remember we talked to Scott?
Right.
Lynn and Scott?
Yeah.
They kind of like say we're full. So no, we're not. I was planning to add that, but
we were talking about it, and then when we saw him at the last one, which was the one in Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, so that's what
maybe we could put that into the schedule for next year.
Yep,
not this year.
We'll try to do that. Oh, and by the way, I apologize if the overhead camera's shaking a little bit. Yeah, because we're attached to the table, and I got to order a new part so we can stop that little vibration thing. So
a little stabilized.
So we don't shake up your world too much. So all right.
And I'm just adding a little foam strip on the back. I'm cutting it in half because I got the big ones, and the strip is not big enough for the whole square. So once I get that on there, and then I'll add the little stars. And card number 1 is done. So
awesome. You guys.
No questions?
No, it's quiet today. It's quiet. Either people are crafting along with us, or
fell asleep.
Yeah, or they didn't want to watch us anymore. Maybe people are tired of me. They got the whole thing is that they got a whole extra 15 minutes, 20 minutes watching me today because Club Scrap had some technical issues, and then they were with Club Scrap having some technical issues. I just jumped on really quick. I even labeled it "Killing Time."
Yeah, I saw that. I heard the music going. I'm like, what's going on there?
Oh yeah. So we were.
I'm just gonna drop.
What do you got there now?
See how watery it is when you see it drop the 2 dots.
Are we putting bling on there?
Little stars.
Oh, you gotta put bling on there. Bling's everything. Bling makes it look even better.
Little stars.
I'm gluing and blending, and Lee's working. She's crafting along. And then Anna Peterson saying, "I wish I was there." Whatever is it? Oh, she moved. Oh, there it is. I wish I was there. I wish there was an event in Omaha. We never get anything like that.
Nope. Nobody ever go to Omaha or Iowa or
right.
Yep. Omaha. There's nothing even close.
Right. Unfortunately, there's people that live there, but it's just no shows out that way.
Yep. All right. So let me just.
Brenda Trimmer's answering back. Thank you. Can't believe they are full. I guess that's a good thing. It is.
All right. So card number 1 is done.
Yay.
So real simple, easy going, nothing fancy, but it's a cute little thing. If you wanted the kind of like the moon, the big moon, behind the spiral, you could always add some little black ink, blend a little black ink on it, make it look kind of in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's card number 1. All right. Put it over here. I put it up here. Now we're on card number 2. So card number 2 is we're going to use 2 ink to blend this pinpoint label because it comes in black. So we're going to make it darker a little. So we're going to start with that first. So I'm going to use 2 ink. I'm going to use the Wilted Violet or any purple that you have. And I'm using the black Soot from Tim Holtz. Black and purple. Violet. I have black on this one. Nope, I have black on this one. I'm getting confused.
All right. I got Diane Kurtz. I think she's in repeat mode, but she made like 4 comments saying nothing comes to, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think they're looking for the big cities, and that's where they go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just go with the black first. I'm just gonna sporadically blend it, snow, like what goes first, what goes second. I'm just gonna go in and then add the purple in there.
Very quiet. Very quiet. So, Carol, how many hours a day do you work now that you're moving the CraftFancy store?
This week or just in general?
Oh, we'll take this week. Just
like this week, well, at least 12 a day or 14.
Right. Right. We got a lot done though. So what's, even though I didn't run around and get pictures of it, talk about it. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah. What's already go here in the store? You know, like slat walls and.
We got slat walls up. We have products on the wall. We're not done because we kind of like. So when we went into the Arlington Heights store, right? I had a vision of how things were going to lay out, right? And with this space, because this space is different because we picked the space based on the warehouse and the location and everything else. So the size, the shape and the size is different versus in Arlington Heights. Because in Arlington Heights we are more like a big rectangle, like a giant rectangle box. I mean, it's a lot easier to kind of think how you want your space to be. But here is more like compartmental. You got room here, room here. So it takes more time for us to figure it out, like what the setup is. And we will lose some space because we gain a warehouse versus just a showroom. So I think I got what's up right now. We have memory box up, Poppy. We have adhesive wall up. We have tools. We got some foil from Gina K and thermal web. We got. I just got lawn fawn up. Did I say lawn fawn?
Yeah.
I got lawn fawn up, and then I also have all the CraftFancy stuff is up. So that's what we have up.
Yep. You got some adhesives.
I got some 6x6 shelves in here, but I might change that out a little bit.
It's a puzzle. As we're doing this, it's just one of those. It's a puzzle. When you move from one location to the other, you try using some of the parts. Some of the parts don't work. You want to get some new stuff in there. You got to get out some of the old and with the new. So the slat walls. I ended up being a carpenter, and very funny, Anna. Anna's saying Carol works 12 hours a day. Brian 4.
No, he works as much as I am. Well, maybe you do because you work full time during the day, and then while he's at work, I'm setting up the space here. I wait for people to come and show up to do our inspections. We do our Comcast installation.
Right.
I had to see Comcast 3 times this week because it takes them 3 times to.
We had inspection, so I was off on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was off on last Thursday and this Tuesday, so that took me away for stuff. So it's all.
There's just a lot of things going on.
Right.
And then when he's at work, I try to go get stuff myself, set it up, and bring it back. And then I got Tina with me. She's like the big dog security.
Oh, yeah.
So she wants to know everybody's business. And
yep. And then, of course, it's saying, Carol Parker, will you take us on a tour once it's all up and set up, especially for us out-of-staters? Absolutely. You'll be able to see it. We're going to put a fresh video together for everybody. It's just one of those, again, I got to peel the onion back. So our goal is to get out of that store, get over here, and then be able to get over as quick.
Yep.
And then, yes, Kevin, we did keep Tina, so we are called what is called foster failures.
Yes.
So we fostered Tina, and we ended up keeping her. So Tina is part of the CraftFancy team now.
I'm gonna fold this in half because I'm gonna get the ink on that.
Yeah,
right.
don't
So I kind of just blend it, a little black smoky, a little purple. I got a little spot here and there, but it doesn't have to be perfect because I don't want it to be perfect. Like it's not handmade. And now I am going to. I did a die cut of the stars, the star border. What is it called? The starry collage. So I just die cut that, and then I'm gonna just tuck that purple in here. So then, and I'm gluing this whole piece underneath it on top, so you can still leave this part open. So let's get some glue in here.
What you gonna do when that thing gets glued to you?
Nothing. So you see how the glue gets on there. It's not super watery, but it's more than art glitter, like I said.
Carol Parker says, "Yay for Tina, lucky puppy." I don't. I think if you ask Tina, I personally think if you ask Tina right now this week, she's probably not a happy
dog.
She's not a happy dog.
God, I gotta go there again.
Because she's putting in 12 hours, and the only thing she does is she does guard dog service. All she does is walk back and forth. And there's a photography studio right next to us, so there's people walking by all the time.
They keep opening the wrong door. Right?
Yeah, and they keep coming in our store thinking it's the photography.
Because our sign's not up yet. We don't have a little decal, the decal on the door, so there's no sign on the door, and then they just assume this is the place, and then they come up, open the door, and the dog goes crazy. She's like,
"Oh yeah,
who's out there?"
It's all fun.
And then the kid's like, "Oh my God, there's a big dog inside." Just gonna put this in, line it up. Just flush, so then.
Anna's saying they haven't asked Tina to model yet, huh?
Not yet, but I don't think she'll fit in the plan because it's a photography place. They do a lot of high school, right?
Yeah.
High school graduation picture. They do family portrait. They do
product photography.
Yep, products and no, I don't think they do anything with pets yet.
So it actually is CraftFancy, and we got some time. So I just want to take a second. So we got some cool stuff. They're actually in a cool area.
What is it?
No, our location where we're moving to. I just want to talk about. So we got CraftFancy, the paper crafting store. We're going to be like right in the middle. To the left of us, on the left side, is a photo photography studio, and then on the right side is a
barbecue.
No, not barbecue.
Oh, the print.
The printer place.
Oh, the print refinery.
It's called the Print Refinery. You guys got to check this out. For scrapbookers, anyone that's on a scrapbooker that watches us, guys, what it does is it takes photos and transfers it to the papers and stuff.
So they print photos there.
Okay.
They print photos there. They convert your videotape into digital format. They do signage. So if you have like a banner for a birthday or anything like that, they do that. They do converting your film, like those traditional film,
right?
The negative, not the film, the negative, into digital format as well. They do a lot of like conversion of.
Yeah, which really, which was weird because he came over. The gentleman came over. His name is Nick, and introduced himself to us right away. And it's like, oh, your customers were in talking to me, telling me they're excited that you're moving here, and so that made me look at you guys. And he's like, wow, our worlds are a lot closer than I thought. Right. So it was pretty cool. So that might be a, who knows, man, maybe an opportunity that we might be able to work something together in the future or not. But I thought that was pretty cool that our customers actually go there and vice versa. So it's cool. All right, I had to break that in. I just thought that
something
was pretty cool.
that if you print your picture, if you're local, you can pick it up at their location. You could come in and ask them questions about camera stuff. They know a lot about cameras and film and digital conversion, and if you're not local, you could still send your stuff in. I don't know how it works. I haven't figured it out yet. But
right. So what catch up here? You were doing a couple things.
I just going the tape onto the witch.
And that was the paper already. You didn't do nothing fancy with it.
I didn't do nothing fancy with it. But here, let me. There's a trick that I always tell people. Did I bring it? So if you have a, here I got it. If you have just a regular um silver glitter paper and you don't want, you want to make a different color, so what you could do is use a alcohol based marker, just color it and change the color of your glitter paper. So I did tried it on a silver glitter paper and I just color Copic over and then I change it into purple. So if you have any alcohol based markers, even Sharpie, as long as alcohol based, you could just change color of whatever you got at home.
Does that work with any paper, or does that work?
It works with anything.
What about
Like gems? You could work with gems.
Yeah, but with different color paper, or does it just it always has to be silver paper, right?
It's whatever neutral paper you want to change the color.
Okay.
So that's that. And then I'm going to add foam tape on the back of it, and plus I'm going to add foam tape onto the back of the witch. So foam tape it is. So like sometimes you got gems that's clear and you want to change it to red or green or black. Use anything that's alcohol based marker and it will change your color for you, and it won't come off because it's on the gem, either glass gem or plastic. So I hear somebody that's like yawning back there.
Yeah, she's out. She's out. She had a rough week.
Because Tina is sitting right behind us.
I know. I'm all pumped up because once
there's a little nook there for her bed.
I'm all pumped because once we're done with this event, then I get to go home and relax.
Today?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What?
We're moving. We're gonna finish this event. We're gonna go back to the store. We're gonna pack up more stuff, bringing it up here.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a beer and just relax and watch, Open Patrol tonight.
Well, you could watch it. That's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, like I'm done at 8 o'clock. When have I been done at 8 o'clock?
Oh, we could wait till next week.
I'm not at a show next week.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna be out in Tulsa, man, meeting people.
I've never been to a show. This is first show. This is our first time. I'm gonna put the whole sheet.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. If you're in the Tulsa area next week, stop by the Creating Keepsakes booth or Creating Show, and then stop by the CraftFancy booth. For $5, you can get an autographed signature from Brian.
Okay.
$10, I'll let you take a picture with me. $100, you can take me to dinner. All available at the CraftFancy booth. Yes.
I thought you were trying to be funny.
I'm gonna be. It's Brian from the Comic-Con thing. I want to be the Comic-Con people.
Oh, I know those big
right
big stars.
I'm bigger than.
Oh, it costs money to take pictures of them. It's crazy. I'm
I know.
shocked.
That's why I'm gonna start charging. Inflation's getting tough out there. Papa needs to eat.
What do you think about this new space, Brian? Are you excited, or are you?
It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I'll be honest. I was
not that excited.
Yeah, I was a little nervous when it was first coming on. I was like, I don't know how we're going to all fit in there. But as it's starting to mold and come together and gel, I'm starting to get really a lot more excited about it. It's worth a lot of. It's a hard work, but it's definitely worth it. I'm really excited about seeing all this stuff coming together, and even the hype too. There's a lot of people talking about it, even the ones that come into the store, because we've been having a couple sales at the store and stuff. Thinning the pack out there.
Just thinning some stuff for the move and stuff. So.
Right.
And then we were giving, we have a box of old samples in there, and we have a box of stuff that was like freebie stuff, giving them away if you like the ideas, use that as an inspiration.
Absolutely.
We were doing that.
Absolutely.
So just add a little glue behind the. Oh, it's moving on me. Behind the sentiment. It's floating. Now I just need to add those couple of bats.
Jane Berlinger is saying, I really like this card and the extra tips.
Yep.
And then Anna Peterson is saying, I struggle with what to do with Halloween cards. Love to make them, but no one to send them to.
I know.
Anna, I'm right here. You can send it to me. Always show me Show me your. I always love looking at cards. Always looking at. Send them to me, Brian. What do you got?
My pin. No, I just put the pin back. I don't want to lose it because it's a big pin. I don't want to get poked at. I don't know. And I just put it back right away so it doesn't get clogged up. I don't have my little jewel picker thing, so I'm just using this tweezer thing.
Tweezers.
And it actually worked. I just poke at it, and then it picks up the clay, the poly clay, the little baggie that came with the kit. You could put however many you want. You could put it in whichever way that you like. It's your card. I'm just putting it the way I think I like it. So. Other than that, that's it. This is the second card. There's a lot you could do. You could actually use this witch to work with. You could even put it on a scrapbook page. You could probably do a scrapbook page with some Halloween photos, do a theme, get the right paper. I think you could make the witch and the spiral and the big circle. It's like a moon, and make it like an embellishment.
Sandy Heller, my granddaughter's favorite holiday is Halloween, and since her birthday is in October, I always make her a Halloween card for her birthday. Now you have your...
Halloween is big. It's bigger than I thought, because a lot of people do a lot of things with Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
So there's card number 1. There's card number 2.
Awesome.
Which is my sample up here. My original sample up here. And now I got 4.
You really got it. So it's question and answer time with CraftFancy. If you got a question, comments, or concerns, now go ahead. Voice them now. Like I said, normally we'd be showing some new products. Unfortunately, I was going to take some pictures, and I didn't have a chance to really get pictures out to you guys. So, but we'll give you an update this week so you guys can see how it's coming along. And we'll get those posted in the One of a Kind group and then CraftFancy page.
Yeah, just so that reminder that we are going to be closed starting on Monday in Arlington Heights. We will be closed for a week at least, and hopefully we'll be reopening the following week toward the end of September, maybe Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, one of those days. We are going to have to figure out how much stuff we could put up, and then we'll reopen.
Hello, Valerie Brown from Hershey.
Hello, Valerie.
So, do you sell the glossy black paper?
Yes, we do. I think it's online. But if not, I will post something that you could get a hold of. When is the grand opening? It's October? Probably after the Tennessee show, right?
Yeah, it might be after that. We're talking.
Yeah.
We're talking about doing that. So we're just trying to figure that out. So Laura Siegel's coming in from Southern California. Came to visit the store in July. Sorry I missed you. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I missed you guys too. I always like it when customers come in.
July we were really busy. We had like 3 shows.
Right.
We were in Lancaster, we were in Collinsville, and then we were in Minnesota.
Yep.
It was 3 weeks out, so we were over.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So I don't know what else to talk about.
I think that's it for this week, and
That really it. So again, this week we'll be picking up now that I kind of got an office going. I'll be away at a show this week, but probably the following week we'll be start
doing
picking up
some live stuff again. We'll be bringing back the Technique Wednesday once things get fully moved to this location. So we're not like going back and forth. So if we could get everything out in Arlington Heights, get it out here, then we could be resuming our schedule again with the Techniques Wednesday.
You know what happens? If we do a Technique Wednesday that following week, I got to do it by myself.
That's okay. It's time for you to use your creative brain to make something.
No one wants to see me again out there. You know, geez, what am I going to do?
You got to do it.
Holy cow, man. Brian's going to get his hands dirty. All right, so
yes, we will. Renee Bennett. Yes, we will do a big moving sale for online people. We didn't forget about you. There was just so so much going on.
Yes. Now we're getting questions. So Grace Gridwell was asking about the grand opening. Lisa, any idea for a die like the circles but different size banners?
So, like this, a different size banner.
Yes. So that was an idea for a die. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. An idea for a die like the circles but different size banners.
Okay, yeah. We stopped designing this month because of the move. There's just stuff we couldn't get on, and it takes a lot more time than required for designing stuff. So we'll be back on it once everything got moved up.
All right, here's a question. I don't know if we know this one yet, Carol, or if you want to talk about it yet. Carol Parker's asking, do you know what the October kit is going to be?
I don't know yet.
It's still in the thought process. So that's
why I have some ideas, but my idea depends on if I could get that items in here for me to try to make a sample. So the idea is there. I have to order something to make it work because I don't have it and I couldn't get it anywhere else except at American Craft. So I'm trying to see if they're in stock. If they're in stock, I could get them to. I'll order it, and I was gonna make samples out of it.
So and then I got Grace, Mikey, and Kim all saying that Brian, you got this. So
yes, you got it.
I got
yes,
this.
I gotta watch that Wednesday.
You can all watch me go. And then Lee says you can call the die. You can call it the Lee. Wow. Whenever you come up with that will be fabulous. So yeah, once we get that going, we'll post that kit out there for you guys. So.
I'm thinking, I have some ideas, but I'm not 100% yet. I'm not 100%.
I know. Well, so you know what we got? We got a couple minutes. Why don't we talk about how do you come up with your projects? Is it the material? What do you do? Do you get the idea in your head? Or do you come up with the materials?
Sometimes I follow the season, like I follow the theme, like so Halloween's coming up, right? Our next event is in October. I can't really do Halloween card like 3 days before October. So I always try to do things at least a month ahead of a holiday or a theme. So I was thinking about doing some fall stuff maybe next month. I don't have really any concrete idea about fall yet. So I was doing something like I might be jumping ahead. Not Christmas. I was going to do something with the gnome and the drinks, and then something lit up on the background, something like that. But I don't have the supplies, so I don't know how is that going to work yet.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I was just curious. When you come up, do you just sit and conjure stuff up, or do you or do you pull a sheet of paper and say, how do I magically make this work?
I don't know. Sometimes it comes really fast. Sometimes it will just drag. Like there are days that I don't know about you guys. Like if you're crafting and you have you just got stumped, and then you're like, oh, good God, I can't get out of this hole. I have days like that.
Yes.
Once in a while, I was like, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I don't know.
Yep. So Carol Parker saying Thanksgiving cards. Anna Peterson saying I'm interested in gold leaf. Any chance of a class on that in gold leaf?
I could look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. Maybe even if it's not a class, Anna,
like a technique.
I think that would be an awesome technique. Wednesday
like those gold leaf flakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with some glue on it.
Right.
I could do that.
So we got that, and then what else we got? Mikey Herman says loves the domes. Lee Sullivan's throwing out the ideas. Winter wishes. Happy New Year.
Yep.
Carol Parker. Oh yes, more gnome cards.
I was thinking about maybe Happy New Year with the drinks on the hand, with some light lit up in the background, or
can we make the gnome into a pilgrim?
I could look into it. I just wonder how much work would that be. But I could, I could do is take a look at it. Of course I can.
I was thinking like the drunken gnome.
Oh my God.
That'd be all like Oktoberfest.
I think that's you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the drunken gnome. Maybe I'll have to play with drunken gnome on the Wednesday now. I got some ideas.
Oh my god.
That's it.
You only get like 2 days. Well, you
No,
don't
not
because
2 days. I got a week.
you got a whole week, but then you have to move everything out if you don't get done by tomorrow.
I'll figure it out. I'm Brian. I always get it.
You
done.
know what you should do? You should get Gavin to be your sidekick.
No, maybe I got a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and we kind of rekindled the magic, if you will. So, yeah. Carol's all jealous now because I don't pay all the attention.
I am not jealous, trust me.
Oh yeah, because I don't pay all the attention to you anymore.
Don't worry about it. I can share. You can have fun with us. Go to the bar, drink your beer.
I know, and then I come home and I say, hey.
No, I come home and like, I'm drunk, I can't move.
No, are you kidding? I came home and
like
you were already in bed.
I work like all day.
Oh my gosh, it's all good.
Yes.
I don't know. I think we're done.
Yep. We're done, and then see drinking gnome.
The drinking gnome, yes. Thank you, Carol Parker. Yes.
And then I could do cheers for something. Cheers. Happy
cheers
New Year's.
For beers.
Yeah, I could do that. So I'll come up with some ideas because I did have the drinkware gnome that we made,
okay.
But we don't have any projects on it yet. So that could be something I could bake on it.
Yeah.
While I'm in.
You gotta say put that on your pipe and smoke it.
No. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You never heard that? Put that
No.
pipe in your pipe and smoke it? Yeah, that was like, like the good stuff. That's, you'd always say that when it was like, you'd have something good to say.
No, not happening.
Yeah.
So I think that should be it. And don't forget, right, 4 o'clock, Trish is going to do the video thing?
Yeah, so we're going to log out. Give us a couple seconds. We'll log back into CraftFancy. Or as one of a kind, we'll say goodbye to everybody, talk about our next event.
October 28th.
Yeah.
I think.
Don't talk about it here. This is CraftFancy time, man.
All right, fine.
Don't talk.
I just want to make sure the date's correct.
Yeah, so Carol's going to look that up.
Yes, 28th.
We'll get all that down, talk about when we might be seeing a promo video, all that other stuff. And then stick around too. So if you are watching, you want to watch the Club Scrap, you can be able to see Club Scrap at 4 o'clock. They're going to try to come back on at 4 o'clock again with their video, and Karen and Trisha.
Yep.
Will be able to answer all your questions.
Football gnome and tailgating. Yeah.
You guys are throwing them out now. This is pretty good. I can just come on and hang out here. So thank you to everyone tuning in today. You guys, I'm grateful that everyone.
Somebody
watches.
said about guy cards. We always do guy cards. The guy cards always hard to come up with.
Yeah.
Turkey gnome. Look at that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I could do a turkey gnome with like Thanksgiving theme or fall theme or something.
The gnome riding
the turkey.
The gnome
no,
riding
not riding the turkey. Okay. No.
We call it the turkey trot.
Good God. No. So I think that should be it for today.
Yeah.
And we have no issues.
Yeah. No tissues, no issues. That's good.
I think we had pretty good speed of Wi-Fi, but we had some glitches a couple days ago. So, like I said, I saw the Comcast, like 3 different Comcast guys this week. I think the last guy actually kind of fixed it, but he still said we might need a new line to be run.
I thought Carol was cheating on me. She was hanging out with the Comcast guys.
My God, I was like, gee, dude, man, you guys going to fix this problem?
I thought the electrician was getting replaced. I don't need an electrician no more. Here's the Comcast guy.
And then he was like, you got a problem with the signals? I'm like, well, I don't know what the problem is. I need this thing to be up and running.
See, that's what I told Carol all the time, too. I think Carol's got a problem with the signal because she never gets my vibe. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. It's been really great. I'm glad everyone tuned in. I hope you guys enjoyed our 2 cards again. Just go overhead here.
Yep.
What we created today was the Witches card. And, and a picture of our last dog, Heidi. So, which is ever in our memories. We did the 2 cards today using some blending brushes. Did a little Copic action on the glitter cards. And we were able to put these together in our kit. As always, if you have a bunch of stuff at home, you can always play along at home as well.
Yep.
So we were able to knock that out. So kits are still available.
Kits are still available. We'll get them out to you before we leave on Tuesday if you choose to order it. Anything that comes in this week, we'll try to pick them before we leave on Tuesday. That's
right. So we got those orders in because you know what happens. We're going to be out. The stores are closing. Our store is going to be closed for a little bit. And then stuff's going to be sitting here. We're not putting it up. They're still in boxes and stuff. So not everything is fully out from
the display, so stuffs are packed up. So anything that gets ordered, we'll try to get it out ASAP. And if not, it will be back on Monday.
That's it. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As we said before, just because with everything going on, there is no special this weekend during this event.
Yes.
But stay tuned because we'll make sure we have some events, some
We'll
specials
do some special for you guys
once we're up and running.
Yes, absolutely.
So, and again, thank you so much, which is good because we don't have specials, so you guys can go out and participate and save money with a bunch of the other
vendors,
with the other presenters.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. I'm Brian.
I'm Carol.
Tina's sleeping right now, so we all thank you for paying attention to us today in the One of a Kind group on the CraftFancy Facebook page and the Facebook, YouTube One of a Kind and CraftFancy. Stay tuned. We'll be logging back in as the One of a Kind group, so we'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.